So Team SA putting shoulder to the wheel is the buzzword out of this meeting between government, business and labor. The importance of social sectors pulling in one direction underscored by ratings agency Moody's affirmation of South Africa's plans to shore up its economy. And now focus shifts from merely winning confidence and planning to implementation with a 5-point plan to give the economy a boost.
I'm pleased to announce these initiatives. They include the following. First is a joint private and public sector fund for small business support. Will be established with roughly 50-50 contributions by the parties or partners. The focus is to provide venture capital type funding and monitoring to the target groups, especially black entrepreneurs.
Suggested getting to a fund of about 1.5 to 1.6 billion from business. So ultimately, if that could total 3 billion, I think we'd have done well. We'd like over time to make that larger if possible. Our sense is that would be sufficient, certainly at the outset, to make a serious impact. So that is the intent. We had a very, very good response so far.
The implementation plan's other pillars include investment, avoiding a downgrade, and fixing state-owned enterprises.
We have agreed to expand government and private sector co-investment in infrastructure. This project seeks to use the independent power producer model for their infrastructure investments and explore possibility of private sector investment in state-owned enterprises.
Optimism abounds that with Moody's out of the way, the other ratings agencies, S&P and Fitch, who tend to be shrewder, will also be convinced against a downgrade.
The good thing now, compared to even 3 months ago, this is no longer my problem. We've all jointly owned the problem, as labor, as business, and as government. And what is good about today's meeting and the process leading up to it is that we have a joint commitment to ensuring, firstly, that more South Africans understand what is this downgrade about. How does it actually impact on small businesses, on your mortgage loan, on your car lease, on your pension funds? And in each of these areas, there are negative impacts for ordinary South Africans, let alone big or small businesses that borrow money from banks and that will have to pay higher interest rates for that kind of borrowing. Secondly, we will approach the coming visit by S&P and the interaction with Fitch as a united team, business, government, and labor together. And they will, particularly S&P, which is coming to South Africa next Monday, meet representatives of government, in as much as they will meet representatives of a diverse set of business leaders and union leaders as well, and other parts of civil society.
And it's this united front government takes to the next international stage on which it wants to put South Africa's best foot forward, the World Economic Forum on Africa meeting in Rwanda. With an economy already expected to grow at less than 1% and jobs figures going in the wrong direction, the stakes couldn't be higher. Thulasizwe Simelane, Pretoria.